boys and girls. It's Tuesday, May 12th. Today we're going to meet at our regular time at 10 o'clock for our class Zoom with Mr. Gazal. You also have art at 1:45 today and library at 2:30. All of our specials pages are here. Make sure you're continuing your work with those activities, and our Padlet questions are here. So, today we're going to be talking more deeply about character feelings and traits. When we're developing theories about our characters, it's really helpful to find as much text evidence as we can. This video by Miss Luciano today is going to be extremely important for how to respond to a short film you're going to watch, and then how to write on a Padlet and connect your ideas to another person's ideas on Padlet. So, please make sure you watch this video before you go to this Padlet link. You also have your bingo board activity for your book partnerships, so make sure you're reading your agreed upon book amount, and make sure you share the numbered activity that you're doing and post your work to Seesaw. I will create an activity link for you so that when you go onto Seesaw, you'll see that it's going to be the bingo board activity for today. Please make sure you're choosing an activity that you haven't already completed. So, if you'd like a little extra practice with theme and you feel like challenging yourself, go ahead and check out this little mini slideshow I found. It's giving you some support and practice determining theme. It is not required, but try it out. Even if you don't record your answers, just give it a read through to see how you're doing understanding theme so far. If you would like to record your answers, just put it in the e-learning slideshow. Say slide number 1 was A, slide number 2 was C. You do not have to do that, but if you'd like to challenge yourself, I'd love to see how you do. Today for math, we're going to continue talking about centimeters and meters, and you're going to have a little lesson about converting them, same as we were doing with our other measurement. And then afterward, you're going to participate in an activity called centimeter jumps. So your work for today is there's no workbook pages, but you have to watch the lesson and then get outside and jump. The jumping recording sheet is right here, and Mr. Grazia will talk to you about how to do that activity in this video here. If you're feeling like you need some more math practice in addition to those conversions and jumping, we've got IXL, we've got a fun math game Espresso, we've got crypto, which I think you'll find especially interesting, and algebra puzzles. So go ahead and click on any of these links and give me some feedback. Let me know if you like them, okay? For social studies today, I'm going to be talking about primary and secondary sources. So there's lots of ways that we can study the past, and both primary sources and secondary sources allow us to learn about what happened before. But what's the difference? So watch the video to introduce what primary and secondary sources are. And when you're done, just watch this quick little teeny video about primary and secondary sources just to kind of synthesize what I talked about in my lesson. Then you're going to head over to Seesaw to test your knowledge about what is a primary source and what is a secondary source. So it's going to be very important that you watch these two videos. You're going to see a link. You're going to watch the video on Seesaw, and then you're going to record yourself answering the questions. What is this? Is it a primary source or a secondary source? And why do you think that? So look for this assignment on Seesaw tomorrow. This day in 1956, the Brooklyn Dodgers hit a no-hitter against the New York Giants. So New York had two baseball teams, just like we have now. And so the Cooperstown, New York, has the Baseball Hall of Fame. So you can take a virtual tour of the Baseball Hall of Fame. I know many of you have already been there before, but go ahead and check it out to learn all about America's favorite pastime. So by the end of the day, here's my new list. I hope that you guys are finding this new way of me writing it helpful. So for ELA, you're going to watch the lesson. You're going to go to Padlet, and this is all explained in the lesson, but go to Padlet to watch a short film. You're going to record your ideas about his feelings or character traits, and then you're going to check back later and connect an idea to someone else's. Miss Luciano teaches you all about that. You're going to read 30 minutes, including your agreed upon book club book amount, and you're going to post a bingo board activity to Seesaw. For math today, you're going to watch the math lesson video, and you're going to watch the video for centimeter jumps and participate in that activity. You're going to need your meter stick from yesterday. You're going to post your finished centimeter jumps activity on Seesaw or the e-learning slides. And if you want to, you can participate in any IXL or challenge games, but that's optional. For social studies today, you're going to watch my lesson on primary and secondary sources. You're going to watch the YouTube video, and then you're going to complete the seesaw activity, recording your thoughts with the microphone on the source presented. For many of us, we have some unfinished work from yesterday. I will put in your slideshows exactly what you're missing from yesterday, so please check there. For many of you, measurement hunt, book clubs, this is the big one. For some reason, we didn't write on the Padlet yesterday our jots, so please go back and present your information there. Bravery storyboards, I loved seeing these. You guys are so creative, and you're going to be so ready for our new fantasy unit for coming up tomorrow. We're going to introduce it. So I think you guys are going to be amazed at how well you're going to be able to write fantasy stories, because I was super impressed yesterday looking at all of your work, and our stop and think questions for science. So make sure if any of those you did not do, that you're putting into your slides and seesaw today. And just check your slides so you know what you're missing. All right, guys. So that is our work for today. I will see you at 10 o'clock. Be muted, be ready, sitting up straight for Mr. Casal. We're going to talk about some organization and our drive, and we'll get any questions you have about our work for today on the blog. All right, third graders, I will see you at 10.